friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back to a flip through of my creative daily journal. This is my November, and it is a fat hunk of love, let me just say. So, I don't know, I kind of like to just tell you what we're working with. So, again, if you're new here, welcome. If you have been here for a bit, you have seen me make this. If you would like to see it and you haven't, it's down in my playlist below under journal making or making a journal, something like that. And yeah, so this is my November. Now, obviously, I've taken an existing journal. This was a journal I found at the thrift store, I believe for $1. There might be a price tag still inside. It is genuine leather. I always smell it for you guys because you just have to trust me on it. Now, interestingly enough, I have not done anything to the cover of this, and I really don't know if I'm going to. So, but I mean, okay, untouched. We are at, it's hard not to touch it is the problem. Almost four and 3/4. You know, it needs a binding to it. It needs to, it's really fat and gatory. So when I put it on my shelf, obviously, if you put it like this, and you have to either alternate them or something. But a lot of mine I have stacked like this. So obviously I can't stack this, and even this one's not going to sit close. So I still need to bind it, but anyway, or close it. Let's see where we're at with it. So what I did was I took the pages out, and I added in my own scrapbooking paper as signature. Now I did do one signature on this. Looking back, I probably could have done two, but you can see we are well into the amount that this little book can hold, but just love it. I just love it. And I haven't added anything to the ties yet. I'm not too sure what we're going to do there. And again, no cover yet. So I just don't know. I may not do any sort of title. I put a sticker right here when I do shelf them just so I can see as they're up there. It's not anything uniform or anything pretty. It's just a sticker for me. So, okay. So here we go. I just have some fun little things up here. I want to just make sure I have you so I can then, let's see, can I get you any closer? Let's see if we can do that. And I won't move the book. Okay, here we go. So I have a little quote down here. It just says, November mood, grateful for who I am, thankful for who I am becoming, and blessed because I know this is just the beginning. So really love that. I did start a challenge at my gym at the beginning of the month. I did a little tip in. This is from a Happy Meal I received last year. And so I wanted to include both sides. It's so sweet. It says, I can smell autumn dancing in the breeze, the sweet chill of pumpkin crisp and sunburnt leaves. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. So, this paper I believe was already in the journal, and when I ripped out, the middle part, I believe that was the existing background. Maybe not. I can't really remember. Anyway, I put some book text in the middle here. This is a little coffee cup that I made. It's getting kind of janky. We might glue that down a little bit. This is like a divider here. Let's have some Christmas coffee as we're going through our November. We're a little behind, folks. We're a little behind. This is a, monthly divider from a Happy Planner that I've had. I absolutely love it. Look, yum to all of this. Okay. The first page is I made a pocket and I put a giant tag in here. This is my gratitude list. And so every day, I just numbered it 1 through 30. And on the front, there's a person that I'm grateful for on the front. And so I just flipped that around for some privacy. This is a beautiful printout from Pam this month on some vellum. Here's another cover sheet I did. These are from, I think they're from Valet. I think they're on the back. I think so. These were Happy Mail last year. Are they not amazing? This one at least is. This might be from someone else. This is an actual leaf that's laminated. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, what I was going to do here, I'm now remembering, I was going to do a full sheet of currently. I never do them. There's often one in a printout. I just don't, they're not my thing. There's some things I really want to try. I want to be like someone else or whatever. I really like the idea. And when I try it, it's just like not my jam. I don't know why. I would love to kind of keep better track of this. I don't know. So I saw a full sheet of it and I was like gonna make it as part of what maybe I do, like the beginning of the month and the end of the month, right? And so I thought I would do a full sheet. Well, it just didn't happen. And so I found this sweet little bear and put him in there. I believe this is from Courtney Diaz, from one of her old Patreons. I think. If not, it's Pam, but I think it's Courtney Diaz. Okay, here is my month at a glance, which I don't think, in my humble opinion, is complete, but I decided to go ahead and flip for you guys anyway. So I am just, again, trying this. I think this is like month 4 maybe that I've tried this. It's evolving. It's evolving. I'm continuing to like it. I'm going to continue to do it. It's a great chance for me to use up lots of little stickers and stuff. And I do like kind of looking at a month. I don't know, just at a glance. All right, here's the 1st of November. Look how busy I was. I need to go back and probably do something with this page. Yeah, this is what it looks like so far. I don't have a lot going on. I can tell you, again, if you're new here, if you're not new here, you know Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are full work days for me, often until sometimes 7 or 8. We don't have kids at home right now, normally. And so there's not a lot that goes on. Like my husband works, I work, I come home at some point, I go to the gym and then I go to bed. Like that's literally my day. So sometimes there's something I eat in there, if something else happens, but I know just by looking at this, this was a long work day. I can just tell you. I did look at this fun pom-pom, you guys. I hauled this a while ago and I was like, I'm going to use it for this month. And I literally glued it in here. So yeah. All right. So you can see I have some journaling to do at the beginning of this month. This is obviously the 2nd. The girls' college team went and won. They started their semi-playoffs or playoff season or whatever. They, I think, traveled to, not too sure where. Anyway, they had the first game of the playoffs. They won 3-0. I have this in here. This is just a napkin on some text, and I thought it just went well with this like color scheme, so I did tuck it in here. Okay. All right. This is the 3rd. I believe it's Dia de los Muertos. If not, it's the day before, but this is the day we kind of celebrated it. This is the day I talked about it a lot at work. This is like, anyway, I had this really cool postcard. I put some things in here. I absolutely love the holiday. I think it's a great tradition and way of honoring and remembering people that we love. So I weighed in today for the gym competition, and they have it's called InBody machine. So it measures literally everything in your body. And then I just made this little tag here with a doily that I coffee dyed on the top. And it just says headed to the gym before work, just to weigh in. I don't have enough time to go to class. So went after work. Work is so draining. Glad my weeks are short right now. Long days, but shorter weeks always works for me. Today I worked a lot on grief in work. It seems appropriate. So yeah. So again, like with the holiday and whatnot. And I also know, looking at the day, this is a day that, yes, grief is definitely a topic. So up here, these little thankful fors, they were the bottom of a page in the Happy Planners a long time ago. I haven't used Happy Planners in a couple years. So these are little strips that I've saved, and it just says thankful for. And I just cut off this little colored box, and I wanted to put them in here since it's the month of gratitude that I think more than usual, pay attention to gratitude this month. Anyway, so I just put, I'm beautiful. I'm thankful for our beautiful family, and in the memories and traditions passed down and given to the next generation. Kind of in the theory, not in the theory, in the theme of like this whole holiday and everything. So, all right. So the next day is Friday, and I know just by looking at this was my day where I run errands, I do all the stuff that we need to do, which also includes going places that is next to the thrift store. And if I'm going to drive like 40 minutes or whatever, and I get to go to the thrift store, then I go. So I went to the thrift store. I found some really fun things. I did do a haul this day of these little tiny, lots of vintage stuff, you guys, lots of like really cool vintage stuff, which is not my normal thing. But that's okay. My husband and I went out for a really nice dinner, and then we walked to the ice cream store in the rain. It was so much fun. So, yep, then walked to ice cream in the rain. So I just tucked those in there. I will maybe again journal a little bit more on the back here. This card is from the haul. This was in the scrapbook haul that I got. So this is a picture of, a giant leaf that I just love since it's the season. I think Nicole posted this. I'm not too sure, but it was on Facebook. I was dying. I was like, oh gosh, yes. Yeah, not to make fun of people in recovery at all. Obviously, if you know me, that's not what I would do. But I mean, come on. Yes, I was not even on the way to the craft store. I was on the way to the thrift store, which is the same thing for me, right? Okay. This is a picture of my boy and his crew, headed off to championships for racing. They were in Virginia. So walking down to the boat to race. So yeah, super fun. And then put in here, yeah, really, really amazing racing. Okay, so this was the day I voted, which quite frankly is early for me. It was the 3rd. Is that right? The 5th? Sorry. Yeah, what do you want me to say? I'm from another state. There was a voting day. Like we went to vote. It was a thing. When we moved to Washington, we are a mail-in state. Whatever. I mailed my ballot this day. Not a lot going on. I went back to the thrift store and dropped off stuff. Packed up a huge haul for the thrift store. I was trying to do I did an October challenge for thrifting, like giveaway, and I did not meet it. But this was the day I dropped off most of it. And I had it all separated into like different places to donate, one of which was the board and care where we used to take Buddy. We had lots of items that they could use and benefit from. And so I took a huge haul there as well on my way. So, yeah, that was hard. But so the boy sailed today in Virginia. So proud of him. My husband and I watched Montana football. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. This is Monty. He is the mascot for the University of Montana, where my Rooski Roo goes. And it dumped snow, you guys. And he is so amazing. He is like literally one of the nation's best mascots. Anyway, oh my gosh, this picture, I loved it. By the beginning of the game, there was like no snow on the ground, and at halftime it was dumped. It just dumped and dumped and dumped. And so, oh my gosh, my girl had the best time. But that picture, oh, I just love it. So anyway, we watched it on TV. It was fun. Okay, so the next day is the 6th. This represents time going back because we fall back. Today is either daylight savings or we go off of daylight savings. I don't know what we do. Some people were saying it's going to be the last one. Because it goes up for vote every year, every other year. I don't know what it does. Whatever. I don't know. Anyway, we changed times this day. So we got an extra hour. I am still watching Walking Dead, so I put that in there. And it rained all day. I said, fall is here. Over here, I just put, I spent the day journaling. My husband watched football. Oh my gosh, he cleaned the gutters, you guys. We are officially at the age where I don't think he needs to be up on the roof in the pouring rain cleaning the gutters. Like, this was maybe last year as well. I think, we're officially at the age where I'm like, I feel like I'd feel better if someone else did that. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, this was Sunday. So I weighed in like on Thursday or whatever. I'm not too sure what day that was. And then like the official challenge starts today. This was the official, we had our first like Zoom meeting tonight, got all the info, printed out all the stuff, did all the stuff, meal prepped, all the goodness. So here starts the 6th day, which is ironic because as I film this, we are in the middle of December, like the 19th, and the gym, I just weighed in today for the end of the 6 weeks. So that's exciting. So gosh, see how fast time goes? Okay. Here. Oh, yeah. So I put week 1 right here. So Monday the 7th, day 1 of the 6-week challenge. Okay. Here's my little girl in the snow walking to class. She texted us a picture. I'm so proud of her for walking and for like, oh, here's just a cluster of like stuff I made off the desk. I literally picked up pieces, glued them together, made a little background. This gorgeous leaf is an old one from Brooke at Recreations by Brooke. I got it off her Etsy. Absolutely love it. And then this was a little reminder about like not eating candy, all that kind of stuff. After work, we went to work. No, after work, we went to dinner, and we were supposed to have dinner with my dear friend from like middle school. And they texted at the last minute, who are here short term. And so anyway, I was sad and it wasn't going to work out. They texted, they had something happen and they couldn't come. And then I was like, okay, let's just go anyway. Because I hadn't planned dinner. I hadn't done anything. We had like planned on eating out. So I was like, let's just go anyway. And so we went, and then like literally halfway through dinner, they're like, we're on our way. We'll be there in 20 minutes. I was like, oh no. And I told my husband, I was like, oh, what do we do? It worked out great. We just chewed really slowly, and I told the waiter they were coming, and so we paced ourselves, and then they brought out our meal a little bit late, and so we were finishing as they got there. They already knew what they wanted to order, and we just had some tea or whatever as they ate. It was just lovely. We had a great visit. It was fabulous. So this little girl is from Trendovi. I bought her I think last year, and I love her. It's a full set and comes with stuff. And then this was a big envelope, right? And I just cut off a sliver of it to make this little pocket. And then, oh yeah, so I put what a great night. I put friends since 7th grade, and now kids. We both have kids in college, and we got to meet for dinner. So this was like, first day of the diet and all, right? First day of the challenge at work. My husband orders this cocktail that's like hot chocolate, all these, oh my God. He's like, you have to drink some. You have to have a sip. It was so good. I was like, ooh, we need to be skiing. So, all right, this is the official voting day, right? So here is I tipped in the little thing. What did I write? I don't want to have any, political discussions on here. This isn't the first time. Oh, yeah, so I wrote, this isn't the first time. I didn't even look at you guys. I don't even know what day it is. How stupid. Okay. I put, this is not the first day that elections have fallen on our anniversary. We had to watch all the election results, although the West Coast votes were not even in when we went to bed. Oh my gosh. Oh geez. So, and then on the back, I wrote the numbers of like the results so far as we went to sleep, the House, the Senate, that sort of stuff, the runoffs, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I didn't even notice. So today is our anniversary. We did literally nothing. I worked late. He worked all day. We went to the grocery store to get like groceries, right? Because I'm meal prepping and everything. And so he met me at the grocery store. Our kids called and they're like, happy anniversary. What are you doing? We're like, we're literally at Safeway. Oh my God. This is not how we normally celebrate, you guys. And we both just consciously just said, we're going to do another one later. Like it's just, we've been off our game the last couple years due to whatever. And, yeah, we did nothing, and we wanted to and couldn't. Yeah, we chose not to, but we want to, so we will. How about that? So I just wrote a note in here, but it was our 25th wedding anniversary. So, yeah, just funny. I don't know if it's funny, but yeah. All right. So the next day, excuse me, my goodness, I'm making myself choke. Again, it's a Wednesday. I just put regular day at work. I made this little tag. This way to kind of tip in. This is my, like one of my drinks. And, I put long day light on clients, since I was supposed to be gone this week. Oh God. Yeah. But got all caught up. I did come home and take a long bath. And this was just a picture I cut out of a magazine and a die cut, you guys. Literally nothing, right? Like I said, I work, he works, I went to the gym. That was it. So, little reminder about food, eat clean, don't starve. Yeah. All right. So this was the next day. And this was the reason we didn't go away for our anniversary, because my son qualified for nationals and was down in San Diego. And so we had to make some adult decisions. and decided he would go and I would not. And so he flew down to San Diego to support the boy. And so there he is out on the water drinking a beer. I was like, bah! So he left at 4 o'clock. I took him to the airport. He's flying. Oh, yeah, he's flying on Southwest. He's never done it before. I haven't flown Southwest since college. We had no idea. Anyway, so I got back to the office by 6 o'clock in the morning. So I just went to the office and started doing work. I went to work and then I went to the gym for the challenge. So every week there was a mental challenge, there was a physical challenge, there was ongoing challenges throughout the whole 6 weeks, like a cumulative. So this week was a wall ball challenge. You had to find a buddy, blah, blah, blah. So I got a message from one of the girls that I don't really know, but she's like, hey, do you want to be buddies? Absolutely. Yes. So we met at the gym and knocked that out. And then, yeah, so I craft so I won't kill someone. I mean, for real though. I think that's from Brooke. Yeah. But look, not a lot, a little journaling spot, some stamps. I feel like I was making my journal here. The first journal, the haul journal, haul number 1 journal, because this is the pieces. Anyway, yeah. All right. The next day is September 11th, which is a day in our country that we, celebrate the people that helped on this day, and we memorialize and pay tribute to all the people that were lost on this day for our country. So, yeah, so it's Veterans Day, and we just, sometimes we do official things and there's lots of ceremonies and stuff, and other times, it's nothing. So we kind of did nothing. Like I said, the husband was away, but I like to document it in here, and I'm always, always, always grateful, for everyone who has served for our country and their families. So if that applies to you, then please accept my gratitude. So, my daughter went hunting with her boyfriend today. And then I don't think, they don't, okay, I'm not going to show that picture. Anyway, they went to a natural hot springs, I guess, or whatever. And they were frozen, you guys, like their hair, they look like people from a Frozen movie, like not the cartoon. I don't even know. Like it was so cold outside that their hair was freezing. I mean, it was just hilarious. Anyway, so this is kind of fun because our whole family was down in San Diego. And so my parents, my husband's dad, and anyway, it was just lovely. So they got to see the boy for dinner. I love this. I love it so much. So, all right. So the next day, we got pictures from my girl. He actually got a buck. And so this was pictures. This is the first time she's been hunting. And so she handled it fairly well. She called and, yeah, just having her explain it, and like go through it. I was a little worried how the process would be for her when she said she was going to go, but she did it. So I hit the gym this morning. It was a great buddy workout and third workout of the week. I had a great week outside the gym, and then home, had a great workout at gym and then home to journal because it's a Saturday. And the boys sailed great today. He sailed great today, and he said that he's moving into the top 4. So super cool. The whole family's down there, including like my sister and aunties, like they're all down there. So it was just really cool. All right, here is Sunday the 13th. And this was like, I think from Happy Meal, it says epic. And this was actually on the bottom. I had to cut it up into pieces. I was going to run it all the way down, but it didn't work out. Yeah, he did really well. They did really well. They actually got second in nationals. They lost to, I believe, Yale. And it's like a whole story, and it's super cool. And it's just great. He has very, very little experience in this boat. And so to see them do as well as they did was just great. And for the family to be there and see it, it was really fun. So, yeah, anyway, I'm still watching the Walking Dead. Oh gosh. But sometimes I need a break because it's too much. I said, but I also see I'm starting to be invested in the characters. Oh my gosh. Again, so funny. Today I made my very first pocket letter. And I have filmed that. I didn't film the process of it. I did film a review of it, but I'm not going to post that until the person gets it. Okay. And it took me freaking forever. I've been wanting to do it forever. I'm actually kind of happy with it. It's not my normal go-to at all, but I'm super happy with it. So this was just like a little fun stuff down here. I just put the boys sailed amazing. Yeah. He skippered and captained well, which was really cool. And they took second in nationals. Just super stoked. This is an old thing off a very old calendar. And I made some tip-ins. I mean, like a little flip here. I know it's looking very scrapbooky. I know that. And again, if you've been here a while, you know that is my struggle. Like I came from scrapbooking. I really, really, really miss it. And for a long time, I had no pictures in my journals at all. And I really struggled with trying to do both. And then I started to put like pictures in, and I'm now in a very clear place. Like this is the only memory keeping I'm able to do right now. And so part of it looks kind of scrapbooky, but it's fine. It's all fine. So, yeah, just my boy and family, just super stoked. And then I put a little note there, and I didn't journal anything there. Okay. All right. The 14th, here we go. I love pumpkin spice everything. So that had to go in there. What happened here? I'm pretty sure my husband's coming home this day. Yes, so he flew home this day. This is my coffee, obviously. I paid the bills. And, oh, yeah, so this is what, I did this on camera. If you could go through a journal with me and see this week 2. So we weigh in on Mondays, and then I consciously had already decided I had errands and blah, 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 blah. I was like, I'm going to Chick-fil-A. I'm going to Chick-fil-A. Even though I'm in the middle of this thing and whatever. So, oh yeah, there's the journaling that I'm supposed to do. I'll come back and do that. So this is a picture of me meal prepping tonight, but for lunch, I went to Chick-fil-A. I did, and I was fine with it. But I get it. Okay. All right. This is, like a cut apart from a 12 by 12 scrapbooking sheet, and they have these cut apart cards. When I cut it out, I just cut it into strips, and then I folded it in to make like this sort of thing. Okay. So it kind of folds out, but on this side, I put, a picture of me and my husband, and I picked him up, at the airport. It was so nice. We went for a beautiful walk when we got home and caught up on the weekend, and some pictures from the beach. This is also from the beach. Okay. So, like this is the trail on the way down to the beach. And then I just put the leaves in the sunset are simply stunning. And of course it's not captured in my pictures, but so I kind of like that as like, a fun way to put some more stuff on your page. All right. And here's the 15th. This is from, Sweet Brook, again, from her Etsy that I bought, a year ago, 2 years ago. I'm not too sure. So I will link her YouTube channel below, but, please go there to find links to other things. Anyone I mentioned, they should be linked below. If not, please just give me a little comment. And I respond to every single comment eventually. And, I will link it. And then oftentimes you guys are sweet. And if I miss something, you pop it in there. So thank you for that as well. These are just 2 little things like from Mantra Wellness probably, and making healthy substitutions for your triggers and obstacles, and then plan how to reach your goal. So this is the thing, when I review a Mantra magazine, you guys, I always say like they are amazing little tidbits for super powerful things. And so this is just an example of those. And so I popped those in there. And then I just put working on the mental health aspect of eating and wellness, many mixed emotions as always, and reminding myself to stay in my lane and just do the effing work. So this whole week, the focus was on mental health, which is, what I do. And so, anyway, it was just like the top of the week. There was lots of discussions about it. There was lots of stuff. And so that's why I had put that in there. I went to the market after work and bought a huge thing of pickles. I love them in my tuna, and Rue is coming home, and Rue is a pickle eater, but I do love them in my tuna. And then it works with my counting, blah, blah, blah. So, I just thought that picture was perfect. This was, oh, and the other, so mental goal, physical goal, blah, blah, blah. Water, drinking the water, which I already do. So that wasn't a thing. Underneath, I put like a thing that is happening in there. That's private journaling. And then this was a YouTube video this morning that I watched. And so, again, it's just interesting because it's like what I do. But the the premise was what you think about, you bring about. And so, yes, yes. Okay, so that's where we'll end for today, you guys. I'm going to just, do half and half. So this will be part one. So this is November part one, and we'll come back for part two. But I appreciate you being here. Again, let me know if you have any questions. But thank you for your support. I hope your November was filled with gratitude and great memories, and that you're finding a way to, document them, whatever works for you as well. So thanks for being here, and I hope you're well, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.